Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to Magic 2014. I'm sorry for this videocast being a little bit late. You can blame gameslayer for that, for being late, sloppy and whatnot. I need to insult him right now because in a few moments I will not be capable of doing that. I will be so salty, I will not even be able to speak. Reason being, I predict a clean wipeout 4-0 in today's matchup. Let me show you why by going to the deck manager and showing you what cards I can play as. And what cards gameslayer can play as, because this is way more important. So let's start with me, shall we? My pick selection was half decent, half bad. I have Lords of Darkness, I have Hall of Champions, I have Dodge and Ban, so all of those guys nearby, that's kinda cool. I have Sons of the Samurai, amazing luck picking them. That was a random pick, by the way. I have Mask of the Mir, and my enemies! I'm really happy about that. And also Enter the Drake Massive. Reason why I picked Mask of the Mir, that was actually one of the two of my picks. Over Firewave, which I could have picked, was because I wanted to go for a clean, for all the blue decks in this game, even though, while I have respect for Mask of the Mir, I prefer Firewave over the Mask of the Mir. But I was like, yeah, let's be stupid and pick all blue, because I like blue. As for all the other good decks that I didn't pick, they were all banned, so that was a little bit annoying. So all this good stuff, Guardians, Deadwalkers, Chant of Mudaya, all this stuff gone. And Avakan's Glory, which is like super powerful. But you know, they are gone. Now let's look at what gameslayer can play as. Avakan's Glory, he can play as that, no problemo. Guardians of Light, he can play as that, no problemo. The Lords of Darkness, well, I guess this is a little bit of a bad thing for him. Dodge and Ban, I forgot, I can also play as that, and he can play as that. A really good deck. Silver Hive, I don't like it, but gameslayer really likes it, so good for him. Chant of Mudaya, a very powerful one, and Deadwalkers, also a very, very powerful deck. Yeah, I'm predicting a 4-0 wipeout. Maybe the deck difference isn't all that ginormous, but at the same time it's gameslayer and I am recording. When I'm not recording, I always own gameslayer. When I am recording, I always lose. So 4-0 today, gameslayer is gonna win. But anyway, let's witness that for ourselves, shall we? Stay tuned for the first match and a bit of insanity, because my plan is to troll myself so that the gameslayer cannot troll me. Just like last time, I'm gonna be so trolly. I'm gonna snatch the trollicity out of gameslayer's hands, so stay tuned for insanity. Alright, we're starting the duel and I'm gonna go for Lords of Darkness. Let the trolling commence. I'm not gonna win, I'm gonna troll him as hard as I can. So I guess I am gonna let him win, but not on a spiritual trolling level, no. Anyway, this hand is hilarious a little bit. Two very high mana cost cards, so that's a really bad hand to have. But then again, I do have 4 mana and a Foul Imp, who's actually pretty decent. Also, this music is a samurai music, so if not for the fact that I know that gameslayer doesn't have a samurai deck, I would be like, oh, he's playing Sword of the Samurai. But no, I guess the music is just randomly decided. So anyway, gameslayer now knows I'm playing as Lord of Darkness. I don't think he expected that. And he plays as the Deadwalkers! All Lords of Darkness, actually. His land is exactly like mine. Yeah, he is playing as Lord of Darkness. Never mind. Sorry, my mistake. If he were playing as if he was playing as Deadwalkers, his land, I'm almost certain his land would look different. I'm not 100% certain, I'm more like 85% certain, so that's a pretty high level of certainty. But I think it's a mirror match, which is going to be hilarious because both of our decks just troll each other. So yeah, let me be the first guy to attack. Lol. I think gameslayer is like, yep, I lost, or yep, I won. I'm not sure which one, honestly. He's got a lot of cards, so it's not like he mulliganed too many times. I'm not sure what he's talking about. So he cannot have a bad hand, otherwise he would have mulliganed, wouldn't he? It's different. I mean, it's strange. He has another mana, so he's not mana stuffed. Oh, hi there, Soulcage Fiend. He's actually way better than my Foul Imp. He really is. I mean, I know I did start dealing damage to gameslayer before he did start dealing damage to me, but it's not like I can do anything with Foul Cage Fiend, because, you know, this card, it only kills non-black creatures, not black creatures, I mean. So yeah. Also, I could have continued to block with this guy and kill this guy, but then we would have equal health, and instead I want to have less health. Wait, now that makes no sense. Yeah, I probably should have just killed this guy right now, but I didn't. Which may have been a mistake, especially since now Gameslayer can out-damage me by an even bigger amount, so that's slightly annoying. And now if Gameslayer just attacks with this guy, I want to be able to block him with my guy, because then Gameslayer can just trade effectively with Festing Goblin against the 4-Cage Imp. Anyway, so far so not too good, I cannot cast anything, but I can keep attacking. How about I don't? I'm getting a little bit scared. I mean, I will be able to play this next turn, so this will give me some life back. Huh, should I go for an all-in? No! I wanted to attack, actually. That's kinda annoying. Oh, whatever. So, still, let's see what the Gameslayer does. Maybe it's good that I didn't attack, but I wanted to go for an all-in and just rush Gameslayer down and keep attacking him for as long as I possibly can. Which unfortunately I wasn't able to do because I pressed skip attack instead of attack all. My mistake, it happens. I guess I should learn to read. So Gameslayer has... Oh, this guy. I don't really like him enough, I don't trust him enough rather to have him in my deck, so I kept him out of it. So... yeah, he can make me draw a card and lose life, which is exactly what he's going to do. Let's kill this guy, shall we? Because I can kill this guy fairly easy next turn with my swamp thingy, so first string goblin stays, this guy dies, and we both lose 3 life, which means that I'll actually have the advantage in life soon because of the corrupt ability. I could save it for later, and this way that it will deal more damage. In fact, I might do just that. Then again, I need to play a lot of the Void ASAP. So he costs 7 mana, 1, 2, 3, I have 1, 2, 3, 4... I have 6, so I'll be able to play Lord next turn. So I need to play Corrupt right now to get rid of this guy, I think. Then again, it's a really good thing to get rid of some of the Gameslayer's more powerful creatures. So I'm gonna play Renegade Demon first, I think. And keep Corrupt for later, this way it will work better and will not. Yes, I'll eat 5 damage from Gameslayer, but... wait a second, he can corrupt me. If he has corrupt, he can kill me right now with Blood Gift Demon, because he will deal 6 damage to me, 5 damage from 6 damage from corrupt, 5 damage from demon, and 1 damage from this ability. But no, he cannot do that because he made himself draw. Unless he got corrupt right now, or tentacles of darkness or whatever. Anything else really. Huh, that's strange. I kinda wanted to just troll against it, but now I'm getting involved because it's a mirror match. So neither of us is going to win in a trolling match because we're both trolling each ourselves. Okay, I can sacrifice this guy. One less blocker for me, I guess. Feel like I should have corrupted on the previous turn, but I'm really happy Gameslayer wasted his Diabolic Edict on this creature and not on the Lord of the Void. So there's that, I'm taking some significant damage, but I'm about to heal up for quite a lot as well. So what I think I'm gonna do is save Lord of the Void, because I don't trust this mana that the Gameslayer has. He might be able to make me sacrifice yet another creature. Then again, the odds of that are 30 to 1, because I think that there are only 2 of those Diabolic Edicts in this deck. So that's 30 to 1, that's not, the odds are, I think, in my favor. If he does kill my Lord of the Void, then I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna corrupt first. Creatures, you're dead. This means that I will not be able to play Lord of the Void for another 10, but that's the safe approach per se. So now we both have equal life. Gameslayer is obviously going to be able to deal damage to me, and I no longer have a way to get rid of his large creatures. But at the same time, I'm still in the game, and I don't think there's a way for Gameslayer to deal 12 damage to me in one turn, no matter what. So I could have gambled and went for Lord of the Void, or I could have not taken a gamble, like I did, and the Promise of Power. I don't remember this one. Oh. Okay, so he's got a 4/4 Demon of Flying. That's not too bad, actually. If that's all Gameslayer had, then I'm fine with that. I have a 7/7 up my sleeve. But he may have a card to kill my Lord of the Void, because this deck has things like this. And what's this? I don't remember this guy. Oh, I can destroy an angel. Yay! Useless ability, just like Intimidate, because it doesn't work on creatures with the same color. He's got the same color. But at least that's a pretty good creature that I'll have if Gameslayer kills my Lord of the Void. So let's play this guy. and see if Gameslayer kills me or not. Maybe he had an unlucky hand and won't be able to, but it's Gameslayer we're talking about. Obviously he's going to be able to kill my Lord of the Void, or at least stall for one turn and kill him on the next second turn. So I'm pretty certain I'm going to lose this. Obviously, my attitude to this match, thinking that I'm going to lose it, is probably the reason why I'm going to lose it, if some people believe that. I don't, however, I think I'm just gonna lose it because the game hates me. That's a more valid reason, I would say. So, anyway, Gameslayer, show me what you got. He must be saying, oh, Pancake, I'm so sorry and whatnot, and... Oh, this is interesting. So, I will not be able to block this guy because he will have Death Touch. And this ability can be casted at any point in time. So, I need to remember not to block unless I'm willing to, you know... sacrifice the creature, because if I block this, then I guess I would have just told me and given death touch to the Fisting Goblin. That's why he attacked. He was like, hey, maybe Pancake will be... Oh. He could have given me that before I played Lord of the Void! Whatever, this will be my backup plan, I guess. So that's decent, I guess. Okay, Halo Hunter. You're on, just because if Gameslayer makes me sacrifice something, then he'll... then at least I'll be able to sacrifice this guy. He's really good against Avacus Glory, but I'm not playing against Avacus Glory in case you didn't notice. Now there's a little problem. I can't attack because of this guy. And this guy who can block me, and he can gain Death Touch until end of turn. So if I attack, I'm just going to lose a creature. So I'm gonna skip attack. And Tendrils of Corruption, of course, Gameslayer, of course. So this would indicate to me that he's going to make you sacrifice that 7/7 in the next turn, because he could have killed... Actually, could he have killed the Lord of the Void? Let me check. Tendrils of Corruption. X is the number of swamps. He's got 6. Yeah, no, he couldn't have killed the Lord of the Void. Okay. Do you see how careful we both are? This match should have been over a long time ago, but we're actually like... Oh, we're both like, oh, I have a chance to win this maybe. But I don't think I do. Okay, he's gonna deal damage to me. No, he's actually gonna draw cards. Probably a smart idea. He's hoping for another Diabolic Edict to make me sacrifice my Lord of the Void. Fair enough. And honestly, he can just keep attacking with whatever he has, because I won't block it. I would have to sacrifice my Lord of the Void if he attacks. Oh, wait a second, but does activatable ability work if your creature is tapped? You can attack creature with a creature or use its abilities. Wait a second. I should say that I'm not going to block, but yeah. I know. I'm reading something, game. So give me time to do that. Creature, yada. Creature's power, yes. Toughness, yes. You can't attack with a creature or use its tapping abilities unless it's being under your control since the start of your most recent turn. Yeah, so I think he can still use the Death Touch ability. Okay, but I do have the Triumph of Cruelty, which is going to help me a little. Since, I don't know why he paused, honestly. But it is going to help me a little since I do have the creature with the highest might. Still though, you know, the problem is, Gameslayer can just keep dealing damage to me and there's nothing I can do. I do wonder if he can activate this ability while this guy is tapped, but I'm almost certain he can, so I'm not attacking. This is really bad. In fact, the Gameslayer, can he win right now? Yes, he can. If he attacks with everything, he's either going to win or make me lose my Lord of the Void, which is equal to that. Because I have 7 life, he can deal 7 damage, he can force me to block, and then he's just gonna do you know what. So yeah. Oh, Tendrils of Corruption as well. I just died. Well then, GG. I maybe should have cast Damnation, but you know, with this guy it was not worth it in my opinion. I mean, the odds of Gameslayer having a card to get rid of my Lord of the Void were fairly high, but I thought I have a chance. And I was like, surely Gameslayer is going to have another creature on the board to kill me, so yeah, I took a gamble. Maybe I shouldn't have, still. I lost with the Lords of the Darkness. So big. F you, Gameslayer. I tried to throw myself, I didn't manage to. Oh well, Insanity, you're gone. I'll try next time, maybe I'll be able to throw myself. Anyway, see you with match number 2. Alright, match number 2 commencing, and this time I got guns blazing. My name is Baby, and this is an interesting card. I'm gonna take it. Yes, it doesn't have any of my Phantasmal mages, which I told you about, which are great, but I do have a Phantasmal image. I do have a Chronozoa, that's how it's called, which is a really cool, interesting card. Vanishing makes it so that it disappears in 3 turns, but if it does vanish, then I have 2 of those, so it's kinda awesome. And also I have 2 counters in the form of creatures, which they do cost a lot, I have to admit, and I would love to get a cheaper counter, any counter. I have plenty of counters in this deck, but I guess we will see what I get. So I played my favorite deck, and what did I play? We're about to see. There are quite a few of decks with Terramorphic Expanse. Does he have Enter the Dracomaster? No, he doesn't. That is Silverhive. Okay. Could go either way, depends from our draws. But certainly the Silverhive, I recognize the land. Okay, good to know. I'm not gonna play an illusion and then lose it because it has nothing to copy. Thank you very much. Also, I drew another high-cost creature, which is not good. I need a council. Or something else that doesn't cost a lot. And of course, +1/+1 to all slivers at a start. F you, Gameslayer, F you. Well, I can just keep copying Gameslayer's slivers and have a force as powerful as his, but I don't think this is the best idea. So, how about I don't do that? It might be better to just scare Gameslayer into thinking I have a counter. So I'm not gonna play Image and copy this guy. He's not the best sliver out there, that's the first thing. Second thing, I really want to make Gameslayer think I have a counter. So that's basically that. So he's gonna attack, I'm gonna take 2 damage. 2 damage is still fine, although to be exactly honest with you, my deck relies on speed and countering the enemy. Right now I don't have either of those 2. I have some very nice high mana cost cards, but that's not what my maze is exactly about. Okay, this stuff would be interesting. Then again, I could play Chronozoa on this turn already. So even though I could gain additional life by playing this staff, I think it's way better to play my Chronozoa first. So now I guess I know I have no counter, so he can freely play whatever he wants to. But every 3 turns I'm gonna have double the amount of Chronos I had on the previous turn. And also, I'm pretty certain that the Silverhive is lucky in instants that they can get rid of creatures. I mean, they do have some, maybe, I don't even remember what they have, honestly, in terms of instants. I don't even know their deck too. Oh, they do have Path to Exile. Yeah, F you against that, F you. Yes, of course I want to use this ability. So now I have more mana. No, not this one. I want this one better. I like this one better. But against that, got rid of one of my better cards, which is slightly annoying and infuriating, but still, it's not the worst. It did cost him 1 mana though, so maybe he will not be able to play a very powerful sliver that he otherwise would be. Yep, it seems to be this way. Alright. So, I do have a counter, so that's good, but if I play another mana... Oh wait, I have no more mana. Alright, in this case, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm going to do. I'm gonna play a Staff of the Blue Magus and keep this counter spell. And keep taking 2 damage every turn. Because it's not like I can do anything about this. It's very annoying that this creature is exiled. I mean, I don't have anything that could bring back creatures from graveyard, but... Exiled? Really? Whatever. At least I have more mana, and I needed that, I think. Okay, first of all, no, Gesse! No! Big on! No, I don't like you. Go away! This sliver is too powerful for your own good. You don't deserve him. Go! Be gone. Thank you very much. I don't like you. Wow, that was close. Good thing I had this counterspell. Okay, I need more mana to play the worms. I mean whelks, whatever. I call them worms because they look kinda wormy. So give me 1 more mana. And then this would be... Thank you! 1 more mana is all I needed and wanted. Now I also have more life, which is great. I could also play the Sphinx of Magosi, who's a great creature, but I will play him only after I counter something big from Gameslayers, and he can play plenty of big creatures. And by casting this counter spell, I'll also gain a very powerful creature on board. So by all means, I want to counter, and I don't want to risk spending mana on the Sphinx. Now Gameslayer knows that I probably have the mana to counter spell, and because of that, he's just going to play something that I don't mind going through. I'd much rather counter spell a big scary creature. So yeah, I'm gonna let that go through. Okay, so now it has 3 mana. I don't think it's worth it to cast my Whelk. Oh, maybe let's think about this. Well, I have 2 Whelks. That is 3 mana. Well, you know what? Since I have 2 Whelks, I might as well counter it. So let's do that, let's counter that. Guess I must be surprised why I didn't counter the previous card. But then again, he may have figured out that I want to counter creature spells. Besides, I think they're the same cost, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So I'm really happy with the other counter I made. And now I have a blocker, which is very nice. Okay, another mana, that's really good, but I'm still not gonna play my Sphinx. It is in my best interest to stall for now, since I have yet another counter and I can also copy a creature. They want to attack. That would be an affirmative, yes. I definitely do want to attack. Gensei doesn't have anything that gives his creature haste, so I should be able to kill Gensei faster than he can kill me. So attacking is by all means a good course of action, I would say. So what is he planning to do? He's planning to play this guy. No, Gensei, you're not going to play this guy. How about another Welk? F you and your +3/+3 BS. So I'm gonna counter this, thank you very much. It would be very nice to actually copy this guy with my copy machine, but I'd much rather counter it so that Gensei doesn't have it, so yeah. I now have a 7/7 Welk. Welcome to the world of Pain, Gensei. This is Mind Base. Now you know why I like Mind Base so much. Alright, I have no more counters, so Sphinx of the Magasi, I think, is required to continue. Yep, complete and utter stop. There is no way Gensei can win now, and this will not be a 4-0 opponent from Gensei, which I'm really happy about. Now, of course, Gensei knows that I believe that Mind Base is very powerful and in fact is my favorite deck of Magic 2014. And he knows that I do not like Silver Hive. Then again, I know that he does like Silver Hive, so I'll say, because we both like the decks that were playing us, it was an even battle, and I'm really happy I won this one. Oh no, double strike! Too bad I have all flyers, so you're dead anyway. So, more mana for you, Gensei. Congrats, congrats, I'm really happy for you. I'm not really. So, I could cast a bunch of Phantasmal images just to show off, but I think it would be cooler to see what else I would draw in the next turn with my Sphinx. So, yeah. Also, I can block. So, don't mind if I do. Oh, he's gonna kill me? Yep, with a shock. Okay then, too bad. I guess I will lose my Sphinx after all. Still though, let Gensei have his fun. I wouldn't block if I wasn't completely sure I'm going to win in the next turn. So congrats, Gameslayer. Now let me just copy a bunch of my Welks just to show off, because, you know, it's nice to show off what you have. Also, those Welks have 1/1. Lol. Army of Welks, assemble! Yep, you never saw this picture, ever, in Magic. An army of Welks. Because why not? Enjoyable victory, I would say. I think it deserved a little bit of positive reinforcement. I'll see you in match number 3. So far it's 1-1. And I'm not gonna lose it 4-0, I'm very happy. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, match number 3 in progress, and I'm playing as Dodge and Ban, and I have no blue mana, that's bad. Even though my cards are kinda nice, I would like to have some blue mana, so let's... Okay, I have a lot of mana, way more than I would like, honestly, but I'll keep this hand, I guess, it's better than mulliganing. So... Gensei knows I have... Oh, actually, if I play blue, he will guess that I'm gonna play as... Dodge and Ban, so I'm gonna play this, and maybe he will not recognize the land card and think I'm playing Enter the Drakemancer. But honestly, he knows me, he knows that I'm playing as Dodge and Ban. And he's playing as Avakin's Glory, I think, isn't he? No, that's... is that Guardians of Light? I think it's Guardians of Light. Isn't it? It looks Guardians of Light-ish. It certainly does. Okay then, do I want to review my stuff? Oh, yeah, because I cannot cast anything else as of yet. So, yeah. Let's do that. I do have an access to a pretty good card, Banefire. I really like it. It's kind of powerful. And yeah, I was right. Guardians of Light, I'm getting quite good at recognizing the land cards. It's kind of a nice ability to have. A useless one, but a nice one. 2/2 with lifelink, a fairly annoying creature to deal with. I'll have to bonfire it, possibly. I mean, it seems kind of a waste, but yeah. Breaking Point, however. That's interesting. I may use that later. I'm kind of trying to wonder if I want to keep Banefire or if I want to save up for Cancel. I'm gonna save up for Cancel, I think. But Banefiring this guy would be nice because he's just gonna give Gensei so much health and take so much health from me. But using a Banefire on it, a little bit of a waste. So go ahead, damage me against that. I have plenty of card removal cards, which makes no sense, but whatever. I'm fine with having it for now. And I want to try to keep the counter spell for now as well. Okay, a bit more mana, and what can I play? I can play the Selfless Blast. This would be decent, I think. I kinda want to do it. What is this guy? I don't remember getting him. Oh yeah, I didn't like him. That's why I didn't get him. Do I want to keep a counter? Maybe let's cast the Selfless Blast first. Just cause I didn't have any creatures on the board and whatnot. And now it's just, oh, it smells wonderfully in here. So yeah, against the nose I cannot counter whatever he casts. But with 4 mana, I don't think he's got anything major. And even if he does, I still have Banefire. So those counters, while nice, are not like incredibly important to me. And Auramancer, right now I don't have anything in graveyard against there. I think he has a bad hand. Otherwise he wouldn't play Auramancer. So yeah, there's that. So that makes me rather happy. Do I want to draw cards? Not yet, I don't think. Banefire on this guy? No. I mean, I could, but no. Indeed. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep all my cards, be ready to counter whatever I need to counter. If there is anything to counter, and yeah, I don't think it is worth to spend Banefire on this guy. Guess it obviously knows I can counter, and I have plenty of instants because that's what my deck is all about. I barely have any creatures in this deck. I am not sure if I have any. I mean, I did left... Oh, wait a second. No. You're gone, dear sir. I don't want you. I was about to say that I don't know if I have any creatures, but yes, I do. I have the Devils, and I think I have the Fiery guys as well. No, with Dragonauts. One of the two, or maybe both. I don't remember. It has been a long time since I configured this deck. I'll be honest with you. So, Auramancer dealing minor damage, which is still good enough. Gensek has a giant health lead on me. And yeah, that's not too good. So there's that. I have Breaking Point, which is nice. I have that. X damage to target creature player. X damage to target creature player. Oh, wait a second. I guess both of those. So this one would allow me to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage right now. And this would let me deal 3 damage. So that's not a lot yet. Or alternatively, I could draw cards. Something to think I need to draw cards. 3 cards would be nice. Yeah, I need to draw cards. Draw X cards. 3 cards, thank you very much. My hand is not the best and I need some help. So, okay, that's way better. I have the Devils, I have some more mana, I have Take Away, whatever this ability is called. Spirit Away, that's like it. It's a very powerful ability, honestly. And then I can also cast it on the Devils, so yeah. It's really, really cool. And so sure, I'll take 2 more damage, but I have plenty of abilities to wipe the board and whatnot, so it's not bad, it's not bad. I'll have to cast Breaking Point before casting the Devils though, because Breaking Point can get rid of the Devils. Besides, I'm kinda sad and guess I can kill my Devils. Okay, that's a 2-4 with Vigilance and Lifelink. Kinda scary, but still kinda scary nevertheless. Let's see if Breaking Point is going to work. I mean, guess I might pay 6 life. I think he'll be fine paying 6 life, honestly. But we will see, I guess. Let's use the red mana. I'm not gonna cast the Devils. Let's first cast the Breaking Point and see how it goes. I mean, I'm certain that Gensei can just take my Devils. Oh, this is very tempting, actually. Before I cast my Devils, I should Spirit something away. But first, Breaking Point. See what Gensei does. I still have enough health to gamble and see if Gensei is going to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the damage. Sorry. Gensei is however going to take the damage, which is kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie. So he now has only 13 damage, he can deal 4 damage to me however this turn. I could prevent 2 of it. I need the Banefire, I think. I'll see. If Gensei casts anything that I'm supposed to counter, then I'll counter. If not, I will probably Banefire something. Oh, wait a second, what's that? Oh no, that is not good. I don't like this card at all. I remember it, because I noticed it when I was configuring my deck. It's very powerful. So there's that. I'll save my Banefire for the Devils. And another Auramancer. Wow, guess it's just gonna spam with Auramancers. Oh, that was smart. That was actually pretty smart, yeah. So Auramancer is gonna have this thing back, which is a very powerful card. And I'll have to deal with that in some way. I'm not just exactly sure how. Oh, I know how. With Spirit Away, that's how. So there's that. I just need to stay alive long enough to cast Spirit Away, which might be a little bit difficult, because Spirit Away I can only cast during my turn. Okay then, first of all, the Devils, I think. How much mana will I have left? Will I have 2? If I will have 2, yes, I will have 2 mana, so I will be able to force Gameslayer to recast his spell, which is good. So this should buy me enough time to maybe survive. I'm not saying win the game yet, but maybe survive is still good enough for me. So let's see what Gameslayer does. He knows I have Remand, but that's the only 2 mana cost instant that can counter spells in Dodge Band's deck. It doesn't have counter spell, I don't think. So let's do that, and Gameslayer cannot cast it for now. And this also makes my Devils just a little bit more powerful. Actually, why did I do that? Oh, I know why, because they would have killed me this turn. That's probably why. Oh, but he can cast it again. Okay then, well... 10 damage, I'm dead anyway. That's sad, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I wanted to block it. Oh well. Guess I used a very powerful deck against Dodge and Ban, which is also pretty strong, but it's not as strong, so I'm fine with that defeat, honestly. I think I played it wrong. Maybe I should have spirited away those this 2-4, but no, it was 2-4. Those armor monsters also had 2, so I would be dead anyway. Either way, see you in match number 4. Alright, starting yet another match this time. I'm playing with Masks of the Dimir, so yet another blue for me. And holy, this is a bad hand. Draw a new one, please. This is maybe not worse, but certainly not better, I would say. I mean, Evil Twin is awesome. He's really powerful, but Treating Rats, Evil Twin, and that's it. That's not a lot of creatures. And no spells whatsoever. I mean, 5 mana is nice, but that's also a little bit too much. I like to start with 4 or 3 mana, not 5. Also, what happened to the board? It looks different, doesn't it? It certainly does look different. Huh, strange. Anyway, let's start. Okay, Gameslayer is playing us... Does he have any blue? Oh, Dodge and Ban. Okay, so he's playing us that. Well, yep. Let's show my cards right away. So it's Dodge and Ban versus Mask of the Dimir. I guess it has no other blues, so I cannot be mistaken. Yep, Dodge and Ban incoming. Except, unlike me, Gameslayer is going to be successful because I rely on the enemy having creatures. He's got no creatures. Gameslayer never does. He's playing a Dodge and Ban. So yeah, Gameslayer just needs to stall and whatnot. Then again, I can kill his Devils quite easily. But he can kill me before I can kill his Devils, so there's a problem with that. For example, this card is really nice, but against Dodge and Ban, it's absolutely useless. So it's not all that great. Compulsive Research for Gameslayer. Guess he didn't have that great of a hand, but now he definitely does. So he decided not to cast away a mana, so I guess he had mana problem. Because I noticed him picking 2 cards, yep. I don't even know why he still has opportunity in his hand. I think it's a pretty bad card, all things considered. No matter if you use it offensively or defensively, so that's kind of strange. Anyway, Cheating Rats, Gameslayer, you're not gonna have a new card this turn, I'm sorry. You're gonna have an old one. And guess what, next turn, it's all going to be the same thing over again. Yay, for annoyance. So, unfortunately, I do not know what this card is, so that's a little bit of a problem, but whatever. At least I have a creature on the board, which Gameslayer can easily kill. But if he does, then this will mean that he will not be able to cast a counter, and in fact, he will not be able to. But it's also kinda nice. He was able to go around my Cheating Rats attack by going for Compulsive Research again, so he is gonna get more cards this turn. I mean, new cards, rather. So, smart on him. He got rid of Remand and another Char. No, that was the first Char. No, that was the second Char. I think there are only 2... No, maybe there are 4 Chars. I don't remember, honestly. So, let's get more black, more evil, yes. I could cast this guy, who is kinda like my signature card, but I would much rather cast the Cheating Rats, because they are very annoying. Yep, Gameslayer. Cheating Rats for the win. Have some more of them. I may be unable to throw myself today, but at least I'm traveling Gameslayer, which always feels nice. Even though I am losing 2-1, yes, I know, but it doesn't feel like a stomp, even if it's just because of the Mind Maze thingy. And also today this doesn't feel like a complete one-sided, like a series of one-sided matches. I would say that every match until this point, maybe except the one before when I played as Dodge and Ban, but still, every match was more or less, maybe not equal, maybe not even, but at least it was relatively close to that. It wasn't completely one-sided like it sometimes happens in Magic, so I'm happy for that. Also, Gameslayer is drawing like crazy because I do not allow him to do it in any other way. It's kinda hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I cannot play you, I'm afraid. I'll have to sacrifice my chitin rats, I would rather not. But I can play you, and I would love to play against Lord of Fatigue. Of course, gameslayer has plenty of ways to get rid of this guy, as he can get rid of pretty much everything else I have. But at the very least, I keep swarming him with creatures and taking, you know, taking pot shots, dealing a little bit of damage to him, and also that thing that just dropped is completely unimportant, but I have to pick it up, so give me a second. I'm under my table and I'm above my table. That was very quick, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm so agile, I'm so smart, and guess it's gonna cast Breaking Point, isn't he? Either that or... actually no, Sephiroth's Blast. It's gonna do 3 damage, so it's gonna be enough to kill both of my children rats. Or maybe he's gonna cast something entirely different. Or he's gonna cast Spirit. No, he doesn't have enough mana for Spirit Away. What does he have enough mana for? Plenty of things, but 5 is not quite enough to make Dodge and Ban all that incredibly mighty. 6 is the breaking point for the Dodge and Ban. That's when his powerful cards start to come into play, or that's when he can really mess with you. And now he's saving for a counter, I assume. I really think he's saving up for a counter. Alright, let's play something cheap then. Hi, counter me. Thank you. Is it a reminder or a counter? Neither. Okay, then in this case, I could make, guess, a discard a card. Kinda tempted to do that. Also, guess I think that the... Wait a second. That's annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. I cannot activate my ability when the enemy's ability is being casted. This is super annoying. Wow. Okay, whatever. I would say that this is against the game mechanics, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, once something starts going through, you can always start another thing going through, and then it works. So that's a little bit strange. Okay, anyway, I can exile a card. That's a primitive card that I want to exile. There's a counter. I don't really care about that. But I certainly want to exile, I think, Charmbreaker Devils. Yeah, you're exiled, thank you very much. I could Evil Twin my own card, which would be kinda decent, but I need to keep an Evil Twin for the Charmbreaker Devils. Of course, I know that Gensei has a counter, but he cannot play it now because he played this guy. And I can just make an Evil Twin of this thing. So, things are going okay-ish for now. So let's do that. Oh, this card is awesome! I really want to play it, but I think I need an Evil Twin ASAP, because those devils, they are really threatening. So, copying the devils, thank you very much. Also, next time I'll be able to destroy those devils as well, which is nice. So there is that. Do I want to attack? Oh, why not? By all means. If Gensei blocks, he loses the devils. If he doesn't, I can exile with another card from his hand. So obviously he's not blocking. He is now down to 4 health. And I can exile something else, and those would be the counter. Thank you very much, you're gone. Yep, counter is gone. I don't want it there at all. So there is that at least. He does have yet another creature that he can play, which is a problem. But he got Char. Okay, so the creatures, the spells that Gensei gets back from the grave are randomized. Char was a pretty good draw. I think he's gonna use that to kill my Charmbreaker Devils. That's what I will do. Then again, this will put him at a dangerously low point, low amount of life. And he might feel I have a way to deal damage to him. But still, if I were him, I would probably play Char. That was very lucky of him to get that, by the way. I mean, and nothing else would have saved him. Sephiroth's Blast doesn't do enough damage. Well, Char does. 4 damage to target creature and 2 damage to you. So this can kill my devils easily. And that's exactly what he's going to do right now to buff his damage as well. Unless he's retarded. Yeah, of course I'm gonna block. Duh. He's not gonna charm me. But still, we'll do that anyway against there, and you're still going to lose your devils. So why did you wait for so long? No, you're not going to lose your devils. Never mind. But you're not going to deal... Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, so he charms my other creature. But it makes sure that neither of us has devils. Okay, I see. Well, now we both do not have any devils. He's got this one card left on the battlefield. He's got no counter though. I'm not sure why he did what he did. Because I have a Begas. That's a little bit better than your dog. Oh, dog, guess there. So, yeah. Also, this guy, when can I cast him? if I have 6 creatures in a graveyard. I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still don't have 6, which is slightly annoying. Maybe I'll get something cheap and weak. I don't think so, however. I was pretty lucky this game, I have to say. Gameslayer also got a really good hand, way better than my dodging ban, way better. But I'll still say I was kinda lucky. I'm not blocking that Gameslayer. No, I'm not trusting you. You could figure out a way to deal 6 damage to me. He would just play Sink Spear on my guy, and then he would also buff his damage as a result. So no, thanks, but no. Okay, first of all, I don't want you to have any cards. So, big on. Yeah, he's gonna play a card while he can. Oh, he's actually playing a cancel. No! Have that. Sink Spear! That's because we can cast multiple cards at once, and it's hilarious. I wish I had a Warboy instead, this would be funny, but no. Oh well, I got a card, which is I guess kinda nice. This guy's big buff to infinity, because yeah, and I can cast a land as well. This is kinda hilarious. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm liking this best of 7. I mean, those matches have won pretty decisively, don't get me wrong, but they're not one-sided, as in completely one-sided. So it's way more enjoyable. Also, those matches are quite a bit longer. I'm liking it. What is this? Deck... Ekel thingy? Oh, alright. I'm not sure if you know what happened. It was a crash. I don't know how much of the footage corrupted, if any. There may have been quite a bit of it corrupted, so I don't know what is the damage. Either way, I lost the previous match, and we're starting to our next one. This is a bad hand. Even though it does have some pretty cool creatures, like Avatar of Slaughter. But now I need to draw a new hand. This is also not the best, but at least I have some early plays, including the Jeet, or whatever it's called. So my worry is that Gameslayer is now going to be using his best decks, and that includes Chant of Mulda. That's not Chant of Mulda, is it? I do not see the land all that well. Does he have any other green decks? He already played Silver Hive. Yeah, this is Chant of Muldaya. Alright, okay. So the problem is, Chant of Muldaya is really good against Samurai. Samurai is not good against Chant of Muldaya. Reason being, Samurai is just not good at killing big creatures in general. I do have some fancy equipment though, and this might be what is going to make me win the game. However, Eldrazi, they are really scary. And Bushido is not going to help me against Eldrazi, no, not at all. And unfortunately, even though it might sound a little bit ridiculous, Samurai are not the best at rushing down the enemy. Now, about off-topic stuff, because I need to mention something off-topic. While we had a little break caused by this crash, I had a bit of sausage. Don't judge, I'm Polish after all. I don't know why I'm even saying this, but I just kind of felt like I should mention that I had a sausage, because it's such a remarkable, important fact. Also, maybe, just maybe I should have casted my next creature just to have a little bit more damage potential on the next turn already. That's a possibility, but I also want to have my Jita out there ASAP so that it starts gaining some counters, which will be essential for me when fighting against Eldrazi's. Yeah, and Glade Heart. Because Nagas is gonna have an infinite amount of life. And I don't have a sword that protects against green magic, unfortunately, so that's a problem. If I did, then I would probably win, but I don't. There's no sword like this in this deck. There is a sword like this in general, but not in this deck. Right. As much as I hate to do this, I think I need to kill this guy right now. Then again, that's Bushido 1, so I will kill him if he blocks. So let's attach that to that. Mana tapping like so, why not? So if Gameslayer blocks, both our creatures are dead, but his creature is way more valuable than mine is. If he doesn't, I gain 2 counters, and I kill his creature regardless with the counters. So what he should do is block. He does block, he's not retarded. Good to know. Okay, so Bushido is coming online, and we're both going to have no creatures, which is still positive for Gameslayer. Oh, I did get the counters, that's interesting. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that it's still positive for Gameslayer because he wants to stall until he gets his 8 mana. Or 7 if we include Always Dust. Actually, Always Dust is the ideal perfect counter against Samurai because it not only kills creatures, it also kills artifacts. I have plenty of those artifacts, I'm afraid, so if I lose them, I'm dead. I could save up some, but I just played my most powerful artifact, which is good because it already starts doing the good work for me, but yeah. Okay, so this is Into the Wilds. I don't even remember this card. At the beginning of the upkeep, look at the top. If it's a land card, you may put it on the battlefield. Oh, okay, it's like a pretty bad Moldaya. Okay, another mana, good. I can cast my Moth Rider, which is fairly important. And I can immediately attach the sword, or I can cast another one. I think I'm gonna cast another one. Since I have 2 Nodachis, I might as well cast another one, because even if Gameslayer does play all his dust, which would be fairly annoying, at the very least he will not be able to destroy all my equipment. But he will be able to destroy a lot of it, and he'll probably win. If he has all his dust, he is won. I have no doubt about this. He is gonna absolutely obliterate me. 6 mana. Next turn is the Judgment Day, I'm afraid. It really is. Okay, 6/6, that's fairly annoying. It's gonna be difficult to deal with. I'll be able to do that, however, with my counters and with my Lightning Helix. That said, Gameslayer is gonna have an Eldrazi, so maybe I should keep the Lightning Helix for that. You decide, what are you? I can get an equipment. No, not yet. I need to think about the mana usage. So, I need to equip this thing. I need to cast this probably. So first of all, equip that. That's something I definitely have to do. Let's use both types of mana. Yeah, like so. I will need 1 red. I can also equip that thing, so that's another +2. But I need to kill this guy. So I have 4 thingies. Yeah, I need to use the Helix if I want to kill the Titan. Okay, and I do want to kill the Titan. So I'm gonna attack. I guess I obviously cannot block. I could give myself 2 counters, which would be nice. But honestly, right now I think it's a little bit more important to get rid of the Titan. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Lightning Helix him. Like so. I could have done this in a different order, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna give him -1s until he's dead. It unfortunately takes a little while because you cannot just do this in a bulk order per se. But I think it is necessary to get this creature off the battlefield. Of course, it's nothing compared to the Eldrazi that is going to come next turn. But, you know, it's something. It did cost me a lot of those tokens, however. And that maybe, just maybe, I should have kept for the Eldrazi, but I think I would be able to kill Eldrazi anyway. Maybe I would have, but I would take 6 damage anyway. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have an Eldrazi. Oh no, he's got only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. No, he doesn't have the cheapest Eldrazi or all his dust, so it's not that bad. Not yet, anyway. So maybe I have a chance. It depends for how long I can stop Gameslayer from, you know, grabbing Eldrazi or all his dust. Reason why he didn't get it yet, it's not lack of luck. It's because Gameslayer is dumb and he's got more than 60 cards in his deck. Which is sometimes alright if you create your custom deck. That's not the case, however. Actually, it's pretty much never alright, because the odds of him drawing Eldrazi or all his dust are very slim when you have more than 60 cards. Okay. That was like end of turn. Interesting ability, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna equip. Yeah, I like this combination. And do I want to give myself a double strike? I don't think I do, but I can give myself even more damage. I only need 2 counters to kill this guy, so I'm gonna give myself a +2/+2 to deal more damage, and then with double strike I'll deal 10 damage. But I don't think I want to review my hand just yet. I might want to wait for another 10. Then again, there might be all this dust. No, it's not worth to take the chance, to take the risk. I'm gonna attack with all, and then I'm gonna use the tokens to kill the live guy. I could also use those tokens next turn to possibly kill Gameslayer. But I think it's more important to get rid of the guy that can give Gameslayer a lot of life. So if I can only select this thing, this would be nice. So there's that. -1/-1 until the end of the turn. Thank you very much, Gameslayer. I don't want you to have this guy. And another -1/-1. I can also make myself gain life, but that's exactly what I do not need right now. That's the total opposite of what I need. So it's gonna continue and see what happens in the next turn. I can deal a reasonable amount of damage to Gameslayer. Unfortunately, it's not about the damage I deal right now, because I cannot deal enough of it. If he plays on Eldrazi or all this dust, I'm pretty much doomed. But he didn't get that yet. Okay, he's playing for time, he got a lot more life, but it's not that bad. I also don't really want to play this guy. He would be amazing, and also an additional source of damage and vigilance. But I need him in case all this dust comes into play, I really do. So there's that, okay. Ooh, actually, if all of dust comes into play, I have this guy. Which would actually kill me, probably. No. Because Eldrazi with double strike, ooh, that's a scary thought. Anyway, you just, you enter the battlefield. I'm willing to take the risk and cast this guy right now. Equip for free, yep. I can't have a double strike this turn, but that's still fine. Do I have any counters? No, I just have to attack as is. Still, 5 is pretty decent. Attack for 5 damage. Guess it's back to 19. This is so difficult. It's so difficult to kill against that. I cannot believe it. Anyway, what he does do is stop my legendary weapon from empowering my samurai, which is kinda annoying. So now what I need to do... Guess, do you know how difficult it is to debuff your creatures? It is really hard. So you should stop casting them altogether. Also, he was fairly lucky to get all 3 of those, but then again, he was very unlucky not to get any Eldrazi's or any Eldrazi spells, for the matter. Maybe he removed them? No, he didn't. He definitely didn't. He's relying on top decking right now as well. So whatever he gets, he top decked. So I wonder what did he get. It's not that useful, but oh, it can give him an Eldrazi. This thing, whenever it enters the battlefield, he may... Yeah, he's gonna get an Eldrazi into his hand, so he's gonna play it next turn. I'm guessing he's gonna go for It That Betrays. That would be my pick. He's got enough mana for... Wait, does he have... No, he doesn't have 12 mana yet. Okay, so he might not go for that. He might go for the Defiler. He's 10 mana, he does have the mana for it, or at least is very likely to have 10 mana. And the Defiler is pretty good. He's got Annihilator 2 and something else, I don't remember what. So either way, next turn against the cast an Eldrazi. So I have 2 10s per se to kill against there. Is it possible? Maybe, but it's gonna be very difficult, I'll be entirely honest with you. Very, very difficult. Oh, and... well, it's interesting. If only I could play him now, but I don't have 10 mana. Well then. He picked a creature, so it's not always dust. This will cost me all my mana. I need to kill against them next turn, otherwise I think I'm dead. So let's do that. Next turn I'll be still able to cast Devil Strike and hopefully empower my Moth Rider as well. I guess is impatient. Well, too bad against that. I kind of want to win this thing, or at least not lose it because of a stupid decision, so yeah. Okay, this guy already did his job. I don't care about killing him, so he may stay. Whew, this is difficult. Yeah, this is actually kind of stressful, I have to say. So, let's see what against they got. He top decked an... Wait, what? Why didn't he get an Eldrazi? Wait a second! Search for converted mana cost 6 or greater review to put it in your hand and Did he not do it? Yes, you may do it, and he probably pressed no! He does not... That's the only explanation why he doesn't have... Oh, this is hilarious! Okay then, yeah, let's grab some equipment. Oh boy, how about this thing? Let me draw a card, deals 2 damage to target creatures. How about this thing? It deals... that's not too good. How about this? +3/+1. I think I'm gonna go for this one, thank you very much, game. So there's that. And I'm gonna attach it to this guy for 7/3, that's pretty nice. And also double strike. Oh wait, it's protected against red. Oops. Well, that's good to know. So now I can cast my double strike, which is slightly annoying. Well, it does happen every now and again, I guess. Well, it's a good thing that I probably won this match anyway. But if I don't, then I'm gonna be really annoying. Deal damage to players. Yes, I need to deal as much damage against it as possible because maybe he will still draw all his dust or something. And now that I got rid of my backup for all his dust, this would be pretty bad. So continue. I've got 2 counters. I'm not gonna spend time debuffing those creatures against my house. I could kill them both. I see no reason, no need to do that. Actually, hold on a second, maybe there is. If Gameslayer casts his enchantment, then I need to debuff them. It does feel like he's gonna cast it, but then again, he's got only one enchantment. It's 1 in 70 chance he has it, because I think he's got 70 cards in his deck, so... Is that all his dust? Okay, well, in this case, I'm gonna give myself a ton of life. As much life as I possibly can, because I might as well use it. Yeah, so this is why I saved up my thingy. This guy, in case all his dust comes into play. And then it did come into play, and I feel pretty bad about this whole affair. Yeah, let's keep gaining life. I could have killed against the last turn if I first got double strike and then played the sword. It might actually cost me the game. Gameslayer relies on top decking, but he's been pretty unlucky so far, so... Yeah. Oh, it doesn't destroy weapons! Oh, I didn't know that. It only destroys creatures. Okay, good to know. Still have no creatures to play. So I need life. Yeah. And if gets top decks an Eldrazi, then this is very bad. He didn't top deck an Eldrazi, he top decked another mana card. Well, I guess now if he does top deck an Eldrazi, there's no way he will not be able to afford it. Even if he gets it that it betrays, he now has 11 mana, he'd probably have 12. So yeah, but I still need a creature. Oh wait, I have Avatar now. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Avatar is a pretty cool creature. I wanted to show it off to you one time. So I just did. But then again, if you get the top decks on Eldrazi, then I'll lose this Avatar. Unless I equip him with all those... but he was... Wow! I feel his frustration from so many miles away. He must be really annoyed. I understand, you can say. I know why you're annoyed. Anyway, let's equip my creature. Yes, let's equip. Let's equip it with all the power I can get. Also, let's give it the... why no? Double strike is stupid. I already have it. I'm just trying to show off anyway. So, equip that. Actually, you know what? Since I won anyway, I'll make Gameslayer suffer through this. Because it's kinda rude, I just realized. I would be annoyed. So, I won't be like that. Gameslayer, I'm sorry I tried. I'm winning 3-2. I cannot believe that. If I win one more game, this is it. I won one of the best of 7s. Wow, I cannot believe it. I'll see you in the next game. Oh, Gameslayer is so very salty about this last game. I cannot believe it. He raged in the chat for a good while. He doesn't know what it means to be unlucky in this game, I guess. Like I always did. So, while I do legitimately feel sorry for him... Also, I need to draw a new hand. This is pretty bad. While I do legitimately feel sorry for him for this last game... this is not good, but I'm gonna keep it. At the same time... I feel like the justice was served that day. Also, Gameslayer is playing with Awaken's Glory, a pretty good deck. Actually, a really good deck. So he's desperate to get another win. But Gameslayer, I'm playing with Hall of Champions. So it's an interesting match. I always like it when an Exalted deck fights against a Zerg deck, which is exactly what we're witnessing right about now. I do have a chance, however. My deck is pretty strong. I would say it's more or less on the level of Awaken's Glory, so if I don't mess this up and don't get too unlucky, I could possibly win this. I don't want to land Psycho, I don't think I have enough mana as it is. I would much rather keep this card as a card I could use for offensive purposes. I mean, +1/+2 could be vital for me later down the line when Gameslayer starts spamming his swords and whatnot. Still, I do feel sorry for Gameslayer if that matters at all, if it counts for anything. I feel like it was justice, but I feel sorry for you for, you know, feeling the justice. I'd much rather neither of us never felt this feeling when a game is just effing us over. But sometimes it happens. Okay, so this thing... Oh, that's interesting. So if I cast creatures with a lot of power, Gameslayer can draw a card. But he has to pay for mana for it. So, no, Gameslayer, you're not gonna draw a card. And now I have a 3/3. It doesn't have Exalted though, so I can't really attack with my Squire unless I want to lose him. And I don't really want to lose him, so I'm gonna continue. I mean, training with this guy maybe wouldn't be the worst decision I ever made, but at the same time, I need my Exalted, I really do. So against there is gonna keep mana to disallow me to cast big creatures. I'm fine. This creature doesn't have a lot of power, so I can cast it against. I will not be able to draw a card. And I go in and I gain another Exalted as a result. So now I can attack with a pretty hefty assault. Extra 2 damage. It's very nice, 5/5. And I guess it's gonna go Path to Exile. That was actually to be expected. I didn't expect it, but it was to be expected. So I'm gonna go for a little bit of water. Because I have plenty of mana anyway, so I might as well have plenty of options when I actually do use the mana. Yep, let's continue that. Does Gameslayer have more paths to Exile? I didn't know. There are 4 in the deck. Or 3, one of the 2. I'm pretty sure there are 4, however. So he could have, but he instead chooses to go for Gas Honored Monk. That's a powerful card if I have ever seen one. That's where things start to go ugly. By which I mean, I think Gameslayer may be able to zag me indeed. I do have a pretty nice creature and I do have the Gleam of Resistance, but more mana, not what I need at all. So I can cast the Gleam of Resistance for +1/+2. So that's +1/+2, so that's +1, +2, so that's +3. So that's 4 damage. I'll be able to do 4 damage with an Exalted creature as a result of that. I will see if Gameslayer takes the bait and tries to block with the Monk. Attack, please. Let's see what Gameslayer does. I have 3 damage. The only way for him to block me efficiently is to use the Monk. So let's see if he does use him or not. He probably won't, because this guy gets more powerful if the game continues. Okay, he didn't use the Monk. That's good to know. I wanted to know that. So let's, in this case, cast this guy and have some more indestructibility if I ever do need it. So, Gameslayer, now he knows I have an instant end or sorcery that I could use in this scenario, or he at least suspects that. Then again, he's also obviously furious after this last match, so he is prone to making mistakes. This card, however, yeah, I think the game's feeling sorry for Gameslayer and is trying to make up what happened to him in last match. That's not fair, I never did feel sorry for me. I mean, I am on a positive match win ratio so far in this best of 7. But still. Even if I block with everything, I will not be able to kill this guy. So I think I'm gonna let him go through. Yeah, there is no way for me to block him and kill him. Unfortunately. I can land cycle, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. So 5 damage coming my way, and now we're equal, except Gameslayer is way more powerful with this card, which is scary. But what I did get is a legendary. Although green creatures get +1 and white creatures get +1. That's something Gameslayer is gonna Path to Exile if he can, because it's a pretty good card to have, no matter how you look at this. So my creatures are now fairly powerful, and I can simply attack. Gameslayer will possibly try to block, but even if he does, then I'll trade quite efficiently, I think. I mean, that's actually, hold on a second, think about it. 5. So this will be 7 power and toughness card. He will have to use one of his 5/5s, so yeah, I'm gonna attack, I think. I think it's not a very bad idea to attack with this card. So that's what Gameslayer does. He does not attack, he lets the damage go through. So I guess we're both going to try and rush each other down. This would be my idea, otherwise Gameslayer would block me with this guy, because when he's in the graveyard, he just makes the humans all on Gameslayer's side just so much more powerful. Honestly, I'd probably block with this guy. Oh! This... Okay, he won. There's no way I can win now. Not a chance. That's a 10. About that last statement, I think I might reconsider what I just said. I'm so sorry, Gameslayer. Is that 5? How much mana do I have? That's 1, 2, plus 5, so that's 7. So we'll have... Yep, that is 5. So sorry, Gameslayer. I really, really am. I could have casted Indestructible on my creature, I just realized. I think I could have. I didn't, I was slow. This might cost me the game, but at the same time, I don't even want to look at the chat. I guess I probably sweared, you know, said F you and this stuff, and that's a kids-friendly channel, but while creatures I control get +1/+1, okay, this is not going to help him as of yet. I'm not looking at this chat, Gameslayer, I'm not. I'm afraid what I can find there, it is probably some foul thingy. Okay, so why not cast this guy? There is no reason not to. is also pretty decent, and I can later sacrifice him to get rid of this enchantment. So there is that. He also has Exalted, but it's not going to be too useful for me right now because I'm gonna attack anyway. And since I can win, let's win. Did I just win the best of 7? Wait. Did I just win a best of 7? I won with Mind Maze, yes. I won with Sword Samurai. I won with this deck. And I won with Mask. I won the best. Oh wow! I won a best of 7. Like I said, now you know how it feels when the game is not liking you. Today it didn't like you, it liked me. Maybe that's for what you did in your last Magic video. Or then I have to give Gameslayer the credit, he did remove that later, because that was pretty low, what he did. So either way, Gameslayer, I feel sorry for you because this didn't go too well. You now know how I feel pretty much every time I play on camera against you. But I can't lie, I'm rather happy. I will try not to brag, because yeah, it's rude to brag. Anyway, it's PANCZASU the Mighty Mix Spammer, thank you very much for watching, leave a like, leave a comment, all this good stuff, and I will see you online.